Being a vocal leader almost as a freshman, how difficult has that been for you to kind of take that role on this early?
I don't think it's that difficult. I've come from an environment where I needed to be vocal at all times. I'm a point guard. I've always been a point guard. So being vocal is just kind of the attribute that I needed to have as a point guard. So it's not that difficult.
That's always kind of been part of your personality, part of your game and stuff?
Yes, it has.
What's it like coming in with this group and meshing with these guys? Was it difficult at first?
No, they really welcomed us with warm arms. I mean, they take us out. We spend a lot of quality time together. We've had a lot of team bonding. We actually have some team bonding this weekend, so it hasn't been that tough. They really welcomed us with warm arms.
What is it like working with Ariel and getting acquainted with this system that they run here?
She is a great role model. I mean, she showed me the way so far. I mean, I remember watching her on TV and just being a leader by example and being vocal, and I'm just trying to be like her. Really, just she's teaching me everything I need to know to be a point guard. So she's been a great leader.
Coming from a basketball family like you did, how did that help you in terms of getting ready for what you're going to be facing here?
They challenged me all my life. I mean, my brothers and sisters, they really push me at all costs. They know if I'm comfortable, that means I'm not getting better. So they push me at all times.
How often would you and your sister compete?
A lot, especially my younger sister. She always thinks that she's better than me, so we have a lot of competitions. We go outside, we play one-on-one, we race, we do everything. So competition's high in our house.
How old is she?
She just turned 16.
Your mother has a basketball background too. Has she been kind of a good influence, maybe in advice and things like that for you?
Yes, she has. She has paved the way kind of for all of us. I mean, just her experience as a mom, just leading the way and just telling us her experiences, how she went to college, how she played ball, how she did all these things. We just really wanted to be like her, and she did a good job.
What's been the biggest thing coming in, the difference between, playing on your high school team and jumping in as a Lady Vol?
It's a big difference. I mean, the pace is much different in college. I mean, it's more physical, it's more vocal. You just have to be on your toes at all times because you're not just playing anyone, not as strong as you. You're playing people better than you, if not as good as you at all times. So it's a very big change.
Coming from the West Coast, what was it about Tennessee that appealed to you and made you decide this was the place for you?
I think it was the family environment. I mean, a lot of the alumni come back and they talk to the girls, give them good advice, and they're always in contact with one another. And I thought that was very important to me. I think a family-oriented system like this is very special to me, so I thought that was the most appealing part.
And I guess Mercedes from the Pacific Northwest area as well. How well did y'all know each other, if at all, before the recruiting process?
We played on the same AAU team for about 2 to 3 years, so we've known each other. We meshed a couple over the years, and over the school year we played against one another, but we always kept it tight. I mean, we're good friends, so I've known her some time.
How much did y'all talk to each other just during the recruiting process about the possibility of playing at the same school and stuff like that? How much did y'all just commit? I don't know if it's commiserate or just talk about the whole recruiting situation.
Well, we talked about it during our summers. I mean, we all had this fantasy of going to school together, but it didn't work out that way. But it was a good experience to go on a visit with her, and we kind of talked it over a little bit, but nothing was set in stone too much. It just happened.
You were talking about like the whole AAU team playing?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Everyone from Oregon, we just thought, it would be great if we all could go D1 and go to the same school, but it didn't work out that way. So a couple of us got to stay and a couple of us had to leave.
Did it help having her here when you got here?
Absolutely.
To adjust?
Having a player who came from the same background as you, coming from the same place, it really helped me a lot just because I missed home a little bit. Just having a piece of home with me at all times is really crucial to me. I thought that was great.
There's all this pressure being a Lady Vol to get national championships. Have you started to feel that yet at all, especially with it being Final Four in Nashville?
It's kind of an everyday thing. Everyone really expects it from you. You have to give your best at all times during practice. Even out of practice, a lot of people on campus and around the community are like, you guys are going to get that national championship this year? We're like, yeah, we're always pushing for it. So I think it is pressure, but it's a pressure that we deal with.